Gotta start all the way over. What's up, you guys? This is Civil Disobedience bringing you the latest in a rant and a whine. Your girl just wanna get some stuff off her chest. But you know what I like to do when I do it like this?
I don't want him. You can have him. He's not worth fighting for. Besides, there's plenty more where he came from. I don't want him. You can have him. I'm giving him the sack.
I'm trying to help y'all let go and let God.
Can go right back.
Yes.
Where he came from.
So that is Nina Simone with one of her classics, You Can Have Him. This is your girl, Civil Disobedience. You're subscribed to Sherlock Homegirl. If you're not subscribed, hit that thumbs up. And I'm doing a rant and a whine. I got my water. Make sure you stay hydrated. Hydration is key. And this is a margarita. Because, baby, I just say, forget that wine, baby. I be going through so much. I need something. I need beer. I need a tequila. Something. It's going to stay a WHINE. And the question I'm posing on this rant and whine, and please be sure that you leave your comments below, is why do men say how much while women say I need? And yes, it's personal for me tonight because, you guys, this YouTube journalistic, hosting talk show vibe that I'm trying to create. It's like audition tapes. Okay, so I appreciate the 288. Baby, we about to be the mighty 300. You can't play me about my numbers. It helps to build up my confidence. It helps to build up my experience. It helps to keep me sharp and keen. So I thank you all and I ask you all to please continue to show yourself in good work. Let me get in the center of the screen while I'm talking because, that's what we're supposed to do in journalism. Now, I just want to give a shout out to my girls at Turning Heads Collection. Yes, baby, this is a nice little piece of my head. And if you're interested in hair and all of the accessories that go along with wigs and the care, then I want you guys to look up hashtag Turning Heads Collection on Facebook. And I do that along with this rant and whine specifically because I was hit up by women, and it's always the girls, ladies. I hate to be the one to break it to you. It's always the girls. They love to call and say, hey, can you call me back, or can I come by? I need. Versus when the men call for work, they'll say, well, how much do you charge for resumes? How much do you charge for this? How much do you charge for that? Because on top of me doing the YouTube thing, I also do technical writing, which is resumes and proposals. If you have a letter you need for a record expungement, hit me up for that. Hit up my Gmail. At the same time, it's almost like the women always call with the sob story, something they need right now, versus the men calling and saying something like, hey, how much do you charge to help me with this class? Or how much do you charge to type up this paper? How much do you charge to edit? They specifically targeted around the pricing because I focus my advertising on Facebook. My Facebook page is Petty as Hell LaBelle still. So while I've changed to Sherlock Holmes Girl on YouTube, I'm still Petty as Hell LaBelle on Facebook. So I always make sure I tell people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also ask them to please make sure that they, you know, hit me up if they need a resume. Hit me up for these things. And in hopes that they will take the work that I do towards researching for certain topics that matter to the whole community as a way of saying, well, I know I can trust her for something as small as a resume or typing a paper or an expense report. Now, shout out to everybody that pays. I have been hit up by black women that have paid me. I haven't asked anybody's permission to call any names. And I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but I feel like it goes as a necessity to say to black women, especially in this climate, where a lot of you are blaming black men for any little thing you have a problem with. Maybe it's your approach. Maybe it's the way you going at things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the way you're saying to people, hey, I need this and I need that. Versus how much do I need to, how much do you charge for this and how much do you charge for that? And my thing is, it's good to always keep in mind that people can help you for free. But at the same time, nobody owes you to give you their expertise at any price at all. They could keep it to themselves forever. They could lock it up in a vault. But the money comes from sharing. So a lot of people have said to me in the past, well, you got your degrees. You got this. You got that. I owe them people for that mess. They want their money for their shit right now. You think Great Lakes, Salome and them and changed to Great Lakes, baby. You think Great Lakes is caring about Trump and them bullshitting with Big Ron and them outside or whatever's going on? You think they care about 5G or any of that? No, baby, they want their money. You got to get them letters into them for default to make sure that you don't fall into default for deferment. Okay? So, you all got to understand, I'm paying bills. Yes, I have always been blessed. But the reason why I'm blessed is because I'm a blessing. It's not, and this, let me, young girls, stop turning your pussy into pastrami before you learn that screwing ain't doing you shit. It's just like, bitch, it's not. I don't give a, I told a young girl this and lost a job because of it. You think your pussy is good because you get a nut. He think his dick is good because he gets a nut. Y'all working at that together. You know what I'm saying? So if the energy that you took for that was put into something positive, it would circulate something positive. But a lot of times people are on positive things when it's always on a what I need basis, whether sex is in it or not. Now, because I'm a woman who's been in ministry, and a lot of it was because I was raised in it and therefore trained for it, which that stuff costs money. You know, for me to play the piano, do you know how many teachers I went to before I was able to play by ear? You know, that's why I don't try to read for nobody as far as music is concerned. These niggas in Louisiana do not want to pay you for it, okay? Do you know how much money they paid for etiquette and training classes and walking you back and forth so that you put forth the appropriate image for them to build up a church? Like when you guys talk about T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen, you all are also talking about my parents who've shut down one church giving everything away to the community. So I don't feel bad about seeing them be blessed. And a lot of the problem with a lot of women is you went at it knowing that you weren't that person, but you allowed somebody to turn you into that person, and you thought it was going to be for your good in the end, but then you find out there's not enough money, there's not enough whatever the fuck y'all be taking to get through these situations. All that's left is you, and you should have ultimately treated yourself better. And I'm not talking about any of the women that comes to me for any services. I'm just saying how I feel taken advantage of most of the time by women, because women are more indirect, where men are more direct. Women are the ones who say, well, let's see what happens, and are always upset with me because it doesn't go how they want it to, versus men who came at me direct, and I can say exactly what I need to say to make them understand what I need from the situation. Versus women approaching the situation. Because see, the 3 people that approached me, they really wanted me to do it for free. Okay? And I've had majority of men to pay me. And I've received some shade and hate from people in the sense of, I believe they may be encouraging these men's wives, girlfriends, or whomever to feel like I may be a threat to their relationships. I can be a secretary for your husband, sis. I can be a secretary for your man, sis. I'm not that bitch. I'm not hurting for dick like that. I got a man. I got a husband I'm trying to get rid of. I don't roll like how these hoes do. They need a co-sign on the dick. I don't. Okay, I'm the first signer. I'm the only signer. And when a nigga lets a bitch co-sign on what's mine, she can have it. Okay, I let her possess it. And she can do what she want to do with it. So with that being stated, I want you guys to just share your ideas on what it is about women. And I ain't talking about just black women, women in general. You women make jokes. I have a guy for this. I have a guy for that. I never found that funny. You have all these men that you have a need from, when you can just call a motherfucker and say, well, how much to fix my sink? You done wore that ass out. And you still going to get surgeries to fix it so you can wear it out again. Bitch, don't nobody like pussy like that. I don't like it at all. Okay? Me and mine get along good because it's the only one I got. So I just want to know. What do you guys say about this? Okay? Leave your thoughts and opinions below. Make sure you subscribe. This is your girl. Shout out to Forever Turning Heads. And I made sure I straightened the heck out of it. So you can't see. You got to go to her page. This is my wig. You know what I'm saying? Go to her page, Forever Turning Heads Collections. Teach you hoes how to be humble and give some shine to another motherfucker. Peace!